Yeah, hi all. This is next video. So yeah, I've got the airbox out here. Taken the alternator out yesterday. That was a really easy job actually with the guides. So that was cool. And I removed this this unit just here. 2 bolts just to get a bit more clearance, and obviously the 2 pipes here, which are there, and obviously the 2 bolts at the bottom. Knocked the bushing here back out of the alternator. Afterwards I put a sort of 30mm socket on the back of the alternator, put the bolt back in and just get a few sharp taps with the hammer, knock the bushing out. So I kept that whilst the alternator's being sent off for warranty fix. I found a O-ring, which is just here. Rubber O-ring there, about a centimetre. It's the same. I found it just in here, just basically in one of those holes there, and it's the same size O-ring as what's on the back of there. So there's an O-ring on there. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe it's not in focus, but there's an O-ring just there, and you could fit 2 O-rings on there, but obviously when you put it on, it makes it a bit of a tighter fit on here. And I should imagine that Porsche probably would have just fitted 1 O-ring. I doubt they would have fitted 2 O-rings. They probably fitted 1 that's the right size. So maybe it's left over from a previous job. Possibly it's just sort of in there. I did remove this this unit just here, that thing there with the bolt on, just to make sure there's no O-rings or whatever on there. But there wasn't. Gave a bit of a clean up, tidy up, whatever around there. Must have been a bit of a seep, I think, at some point, because the 2 Jubilee clips which are there were sort of at the bottom, were sort of, you know, greasy and grimy. And same for this side, which I haven't cleaned up yet. So if you can see that, it's quite, yeah, as you can see it, both of them are quite greasy going at the bottom, I guess, where builds up of you know, fuel and dirt and crap over the years. I guess it's quite a hard place to get access to. But this all looks this all looks nice and tidy as well, which is cool. This sort of screw here attaches onto the hydraulic fluid reservoir. That little thing there was loose actually, so there's a bit of seepage at the bottom of that. So I literally just twisted it where that little piece of plastic sticking out on. It just clicked, sort of tightened into place. It's a bit weird. So this green block here, just a block sort of connector that goes round on a blue wire to this, which I think is power steering or aircon. It's one of those power steering ones, aircon. I haven't sort of looked at the manual yet. Bits of dirt down here, looks a bit grubby, but otherwise it's not too bad. You know, looks all right. This all looks pretty good. That was a bit. You can see that's a bit sort of discoloured in there. That was a little bit sort of damp in there, a little bit sort of oily and crappy. So maybe sort of seeping from there possibly at some point. So that's all that. I'm quite pleased with that. Get the alternator back, put it in, job done. Hopefully. And at the bottom here, we've got it. Difficult to see actually, but I'm getting a few sort of drips. So yeah, so this is really bad camera work here. Can't really get in there. But where that sort of bolt is that sticks out there, holds it on place. Just sort of really, just the middle of the engine, basically where the engine joins up with the gearbox, is sort of dripping out. Yeah, nothing on the. No, yeah, it's a couple of drops there on the paper. Nothing too bad, but definitely is a problem. You know, it needs to be sorted at some point. But for now, I just want to be able to enjoy just want to make the alternator in and just enjoy the car for over the winter. Use it, put the hardtop roof on probably. And there we go, looking pretty good otherwise. Got the Sinclair C5s. We've got the split screen camper van, got the chassis. Got the old I do use this actually quite a lot actually. Just covered over just for now whilst I'm working on the Porsche. That's all. I've got a few more of these sort of Sinclairs, you know, underneath here, which is what I'm into as well. So yeah, and there we go. So there's one. Actually, it's a bit tight actually, but I'll get some pictures up at some point of those. But and there we go. And there's the Porsche. Nice, cool, sweet. Cheers.